Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and I got a really good interesting video for you today. If you love militaria, then you've got to stick around. I've had a woman bring in a Crimea war medal from the 1850s and it is a beaut. Stick around, take a look at the medal and take a look at the research I do. There's a picture of the medal for you now. See you soon guys. Okay, just quickly before we get going guys, if you love antiques, collectibles, you're in the reseller business, then don't forget to subscribe because my channel's all about how-to videos. I go out buying antiques and I show you what everything's worth and how to identify it. So stake your claim guys, make sure you subscribe. If the videos help you and you like them, I would really appreciate a like and a share to help me keep creating videos. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so let's get started. I've obviously had this war medal in over the shop door. I haven't purchased it yet. I'm trying to still determine if it's real or not. Now to me it looks good, but the Crimean war medal is one of the most faked medals there is. So the ribbon apparently has got to be 27mm in width. The medal has to be 36mm in diameter. This text on the side, you have to look at how it's engraved or stamped in and to find out whether or not it was correct for the period. Now I've handled quite a few World War I medals and things, and quite a lot of medals to be honest with you, and this looks to be right. You know, the patina's good, the colouring's good, the quality and the weight. Another thing is, I've read, they've also, they fake them heavily and they use original parts to fake them too. So all these bars, if they found a damaged medal, they take all the bars off and fake it onto another medal. So you've got to be seriously careful with these. From what I understand, the Queen has got one of these with the 5 bars on. Just trying to give you a really good look at it. Well, of everything to be honest with you. I'm going to show you as much as I can of the medal. I'll tell you what my conclusion is at the end of the video, whether we find out if it's real or fake. I've put a few statuses up on some groups for help, and I am having quite a few comments back. So this is the 1854 Crimean medal, and I have to admit it does look very convincing. It does look right to me. So we'll cover all the comments and helps in a minute, and I will splice in photographs because you can see more on a photograph when it's held still than what you can when I'm moving over the medal. But another thing you got to watch for is, you see the names, sometimes they're polished off and a new name is engraved. Now apparently some collectors still accept that as okay, because if they've lost a medal, people would buy one and put their name back on it so that they got their medal back. Other people won't, but it does affect the value. This one doesn't look to have had the name removed. The patina's all original right the way through. It's a really good colouring on it. So you have to excuse the background noise guys, I am sorry. I'm in my shop, which is a main street shop, and there's a lot of heavy traffic in the mornings. So this medal anyway is for Corporal G. Millard, Scots Fusiliers Guards. So we'll see what research we can find out. If you've got a Crimean war medal, then compare it to this one and we'll find out one way or another if this is real or fake. There is another way, I can always acid test it as well, because a lot of the fakes and copies are nickel. This one does look silver to me. Okay guys, I was some member on Talking Antiques has been very kind to send me this link. There's the address for it. So it's the FusilierMuseumLondon.org, and you can download the entire history. Get rid of that advert. The entire history here of the Crimean War with the medal roll. And it literally gives you the entire history of the battle, including maps and detailed descriptions of where everything is. Then you come down to the end down here and you have all the bear with me, all the medal rolls. Tells you, name, rank, number if applicable, and whether they were killed or not. So this is a very good site to have if you're into early medals. Another one I done, which was, I went on to this, which was the Forces War Records, and I went to, well, there's the website. It's a long way, so if you just go to the forceswarrecords.co.uk, and what I done, I changed the conflict to the Crimean War there and entered a surname of Millard. And I did actually come up with quite a bit. Right, if I go to page 3 down here. Now this is confusing me. We have a James Millard, who was a corporal in 1854 of the Scots Fusilier Guards. All that ties in with the medal I've got, except it's James, not G. On the medal I've got here, it is G Millard. Where have I put it? I don't bear with me. Sorry about that, guys. Everything else ties in. So I don't know whether or not they would use two different initials if you had a first name and middle name. I don't know. They can hardly keep records tidy now. So I don't know what that means, but I'm struggling at the moment, guys, to find a G Millard. I can find the James Millard, and I've been through the 7 pages of the medal roll, and I've also been through this entire medal roll here looking for Millard, and I'm not getting nowhere. Bear with me. Right, we're on the M's. Right, again, if we come here, we have an Edward Millard on the medal roll, and I think that's the only Millard we got over there. So again, not definitive, but they haven't even got the J Millard on yet, so that's not, doesn't mean that it's totally wrong. I come across then to Talking Antiques, which is where I posted it today, guys, and there's the group, closed group if you want to apply, 77,000 members I think. And that's why I've used Talking Antiques, because I needed a quick answer, and here's my post. Basically, any medal specialists online, I'm a general dealer, I'm worried before I hand over cash, is a medal genuine? 1854 Crimean War medal looks very good to me, but never handled one before, so just want to know, was it fake? Alright, now I've included pictures of the clips, the bars, the text on the side, etc., because they are all the things that help to identify it as a real or fake. What happened there? Skipped up a bit. Right, and I've had a little help. Pain in the bum, honest to God, I don't know why he keeps jumping. Stephen has helped, put his opinion through, saying it looks good, and he's gonna give me a hand. I've sent him a PM. Walter Swinkles sent me a link there on Wikipedia, which did help. It told me the size had to be 27mm on the ribbon and 36mm on the diameter of the medal. Then I had a Jim Davis help me. Bear with me a second. he helped. I give him all the details, and he was the gentleman who kindly sent me the full history, including the medal roll. And I have said to him that I can't find him in there. I've had another gentleman say he thinks it's a reproduction. So I asked him why. Now why it goes down to the bottom end there. Right, so basically my answer was, okay, thank you. Can you point out why you think it's a repo and that? And he felt the Crimea is out of proportion and the 1854 under Victoria's neck. Rivets and the clasps and bars are not as neat as they should be, and he'd rather paperwork. Now, off that, bear with me, Jim Davis has come back, plain and simple, it's right, and sent me this link here to the Crimea War Medal, which is northwestmedals.co.uk. And if I skip through all this and come down here, and if you look here at the Crimea that he was talking about, non-proportion, it starts halfway down there and finishes just by the shoulder, which we have got identical. And something about Victoria's neck not looking right. Well, you've got all the dots on Victoria's neck there in the 1854, which is exactly the same. So on visual inspection, I'm happy. What can I say? From the research, I'm in an R in on the medal. Now, originally, I done all the research and I had a lot of help off Facebook groups and that. And as you saw in the video, I had different links provided by different people where I was looking at the actual medal roll for the Crimea War Medal, and I couldn't find this serviceman anywhere on there. So from there then, the lady came back in the shop and I showed her this medal roll, I showed her everything. I even read on the internet, the Crimea War Medal is the most faked medal. And I showed her everything. I said, the medal to me looks right. I said, but I can't find him on the medal roll. I said, so I'm not 100% if the medal's real or if the engraving's real. I said it could be a real medal somebody's engraved. I said it's all sorts of question marks. It's a potential of a really good one, or it's a potential of it's a wrong one. So I made an offer. Once I made the offer, then she went off. She promised me she'd give me first refusal. And I've waited a week or two now and she hasn't been back in. So she's likelihood she sold it to somebody else. However, after I'd seen her, Stephen Bunny off the Facebook groups went to the queue in London and actually found the serviceman for me. I've got his service number, even though he wasn't engraved on the medal. I've got his name, I've got his everything about him. I know all about him. So the medal is right. So if she comes back in now, I will increase my offer. But it goes to show, I had all that evidence sent to me off the internet, you know, the medal rolls, everything. I even went on the Ancestry, I went on the military databases, everything. And I couldn't find nothing. He went to the queue and he went through all the paperwork and he found the payrolls, he found everything. He even know exactly how much he was paid. So massive thank you to Stephen. If the people come back in now who offered me the medal, because apparently they have promised me first refusal, so I will over double my offer. So we'll see what happens. Now I know it's right. But it goes to show how hard it is to buy with confidence on these antiques. There's so many good fakes out there, and even when you're in the right place, looking at the right evidence, it's not always complete. You've still got to take that chance. Now, I already made the offer on him. I said I'd take a gamble on it, that it may turn out to be okay or it may turn out to be a bad one at my risk. But we haven't gone away yet. I've held off for a few weeks, obviously because I was waiting for him to come back in so I could show you the medal. At the moment, I've only got the video I done when the medal was in the shop and the photographs. If it comes back in, I promise you I will film it again for you to have a little look. But to be totally honest with you, it's a really good film showing you every bit of the medal. there's the footage on Facebook and the charts and everything, but the consensus is still on Facebook that some are saying real, some are saying fake. So it was still, even though now Stephen's found him in the war records, so it is looking better, because I'd all bar given up when he wasn't on the medal roll. I thought, well, you can't have a Crimea medal given to a man who didn't get awarded a medal. It just didn't add up. So, but we'll see what happens now. If it comes back in, happy days. If it doesn't, I've still learned. I've done some research. Every day's a learning day, guys. That is why we love this job. So anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Some of the film footage was done before I had the microphone and everything. So you have to forgive the sound quality on that. And I've got another 1 or 2 films that I've already had made in the past that gonna have to come out as well. So I really have enjoyed researching this Crimea medal. Thank you everybody who've helped. I do appreciate that, and fingers crossed it'll come in. But if it doesn't come to me, at the end of the day, I really enjoyed handling it, looking at it and reading about it. Anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed having a look, because I certainly did. If you have, I would really appreciate a like and a share, guys. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on eBay. My seller ID is Antiques Arena Clearance. I have my own website, AntiquesArena.co.uk and AntiquesArena.com. Or you can come to the shop and see me. See my shop? It's only small, but it is beautiful. It's Antiques Arena, 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot 45, 3 Hotel Bravo. Guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.